Well, this one with the three children's blocks sitting on a table here was really poorly answered in the year that it was run. So let's go through this slowly. It's a forces question and Newton's laws question. Yes, we'll just go through it a bit at a time and see how we go. So what's the force by block C on block B? Explain your answer in terms of Newton's laws. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, what are the forces on B? Here's B here. Yeah, that's how I'm going to explain it. Now, the really important thing we need to know is that block B is not accelerating. So acceleration equals 0. Therefore, the total force on block B must be also 0. So we know 0 is the total force and it's made up of its actual forces. So what are the actual forces? Obviously there's gravity on B. What's the size of that gravity? B has 0.1 kg, so that's 1 Newton. Plus, what are the other forces on B? Well, A sits on B's head. That's pushing down as well, and that's 0.05, so that is 0.5 newtons. Are there any other forces on B? Well, C is holding B up. C is providing an upwards force. We don't know what that is yet, but we do know the total force equals 0. If we've got 1.5 down, therefore the upwards force must be 1.5 upwards. Let's just make sure we explain our answer in terms of Newton's laws. So we'll just make sure we do a full explanation here to get 2 marks. This is what we use as Newton's second law. Newton's second law here. Total force equals 0, so force on B by C must be 1.5 newtons. Alright, next one. Alright, the table's now removed and the block's free fall. What's the force by block B on block C? Explain your answer. So we did have something like this. Block C is at the bottom. Right, so C had a mass of, I think it was 0.2 kgs. Right, it's free falling. So when it free falls, it has an acceleration equal to gravity. So we can say the total force on the block must be equal to ma, must be equal to 0.2 times 10 equals 2 newtons. The total force is equal to the sum of the actual forces. So 2 newtons equals the actual forces. Now we know one of the force is gravity, mg, plus are there any others? Are there any others by block B on block C? Well, we've got 20 newtons, that's a downwards force because it's just free falling, and that equals, we've got mass of 0.2 and gravity is times 10 plus any other forces. So therefore 2 newtons equals 2 newtons plus any others? No others, because 2 newtons equals 2 newtons. So only force is gravity. And therefore the force by B on C must be 0.